I tell you what, you working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've been my mistake. You know
See
what?
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
What's going on? It's your boy JC, and welcome to Walker Watch Media, where we discuss the movies because that's what we're into. That's what we like. So, Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson recently has come out and spoke about how he feels he should have won an Oscar for his performance as Jules Winfield in the 1994 film Pulp Fiction. That's the film that everybody knows made Quentin Tarantino a household name. There were so many highlights in that film, and Samuel Jackson definitely, his role as Jules was definitely one that added to that story, that multiple universe story that the world just was like, oh, what the fuck is that? So, yeah, he didn't win. He was up for an Oscar that year, and Samuel Jackson. A lot of people have got familiar with him like after that, much later after that film. So he's a much older actor. So that movie really ramped up in his prime. So to not win this particular award, the Oscar, when you look back on Samuel Jackson's catalog of films, you're just like, wow, like he's done so many great roles, and that's one of those ones that will forever live on, and it also at the same time will forever be another instance of the Academy Awards missing the mark once again. But Samuel Jackson actually had this to say about everything going on. I guess black folk usually win for doing despicable shit on screen. Like Denzel Washington for being a horrible cop in Training Day. All the great stuff he did in uplifting roles like Malcolm X, no. We'll give it to this motherfucker, so maybe I should have won one. But Oscars don't move the comma on your check. It's about getting asses in seats, and I've done a good job of doing that. All movies are valid. Some go to the cinema to be moved dearly, some like superheroes. If somebody has more butts on seats, it just means your audience is not as broad. There are people who have had successful careers, but nobody can recite one line of their parts. I'm the guy who says shit that's on the t-shirt. They should have an Oscar for the most popular movie because that's what this business is about. That was Samuel Jackson, the highest grossing actor of all time in box office numbers. That was his thoughts on that. And yeah, it's just great to get that kind of insight from him. He has a point. Denzel Washington, another fellow actor of Samuel Jackson's. Actually, him and Samuel Jackson were doing theater plays together before they actually got into like the film world, and so they knew of each other. Morgan Freeman and a list of other um, great theater actors who became film actors. So when he looks at his career, he's like, wow, Denzel's first Oscar was for Training Day, a lot later in his career as well, and it's just like, wow, he had to be this really terrible character to get recognition from the Academy. And when you look at a guy like Samuel Jackson and the type of movies he's done and the roles that he's chosen, and he's just really one of the most versatile actors there is. So yeah, it definitely is it's the snub of all snubs for sure. So yeah, I'm sure he has some great roles coming up this year. Samuel Jackson definitely comes through every single year. He's one of those reliable actors. He's too great for us. We take him for granted. But I definitely will always be checking for Samuel Jackson and love his stuff always. I'll tell you what, that Deep Blue Sea, it just comes to mind, like I've never seen. Wow, just just masterful acting all around. But yeah, so that's we'll put a bow on it. Like, comment, subscribe, stick around for the future videos, and definitely look out for more. Peace.